Hey guys, my name's Jonathan. Today I'm going to show y'all how to do a floating floor product. So a lot of people have homes, and whenever you get your subfloor may be uneven and you don't want to nail your floor down, but something you want to float without having to glue or staple to put down, some people do a floating product. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do a laminate, which will be a man-made product, and then this has a high definition core, also called an HDF core. And with these right here, you can float these. These have floating capability, but the difference between this one and the other one I'm going to do, this one is going to be an engineered floor. So with this being engineered, that means that this is a real wood product. In this case, this is oak gunstock, oak being the species, gunstock being the color. You have a wood veneer on top, which is the actual oak on top of it, probably 2 millimeters depending on which kind. And in this case, it has a plywood core. So, with that being a plywood core, this one does not have a pad on it. Now, in regards to pad, whenever you're floating a floor, no matter what it is, you need to put a pad under it, if it's laminate or wood. So, and the pad, which I have right here, this is this blue layer, is going to serve as a sound barrier. And then with it being a sound barrier, this one also has a clear layer of plastic on the bottom. That will serve you as your moisture barrier. So if you put it on concrete, then you sometimes have moisture come up from the concrete, so therefore you want the moisture barrier on it to keep it from getting up to your wood or laminate. Now, in regards to moisture, my laminate is going to be more susceptible to moisture. So whenever you have this get wet, what a laminate will do is it will swell. So if you have moisture problems, I do not recommend that you put a laminate down. Now, starting off, I got a few things. I won't use them here, but this here is a chalk line, and then you have a level too. So if you're in an older house, you want to make sure your walls are even, or else by the time you start at one wall that's uneven, get to the other end, it's going to be all out of whack. So you want to hit this with a chalk line. I won't do it today because I don't have a wall, and then hit the level on your wall to make sure it's level. Now, and then a rubber mallet's about all you need to put these together. Now, my laminate, the first one I put together, this is natural hickory in color, but it has a pad attached, so you don't have to put another pad because the pad is already on the back. This specific one does not have a moisture barrier, so you would want to see what kind of moisture problems you have in your house. So, in regards, it's very easy installation. You're going to slide and lock it down. Like so. I brought the mallet, so some people want to hit it, you can hit it down, you can slide it down, either way you want to do. Same with this one. So this will lock it together all the way down. You can stagger, and another thing you want to do is whenever you are putting these down, if you have the capability of doing it, these are all standard lengths, so every length in the box is about 42 inches long. Any other time, whereas in my engineered, that is random lengths, so you can't always stagger your joints where they're going to connect at. But if you can, rule of thumb is do it about 12 inches, if possible. So that's how easy that goes down. This would be the real wood product over here. Like I said, you have a pad down, so you would lay that all the way down, all over your floor. Same thing. Locking capability. These are actually a little bit easier to put down than the laminate. And also like these, whenever you're overlapping your joints, you want to do the one that has the longest joint first, and then bring the one that laps over on top. Makes for an easier install. Line my joints up. And when I was saying stagger your joints, so you have a joint right here, you want to get that one as far as away. You don't want it running even with the joint right beside it. And that's about how you really install it. Y'all have any questions?
No glue.
No glue, no staple, nothing. You run it And also, one thing I forgot to say, you need to run it a 1/4 inch off the wall. And then if you have baseboard down, you can run a 1/4 round around your wall, cover that gap. Or if you don't have baseboard down, you can run it a 1/4 inch off the wall and then cover that gap. You put your baseboard over it and then shoot the baseboard into the wall, not in the floor. That lets it expand and contract. If you glue it on the outside or do anything like, if you glue it on the outside or don't leave that gap, it's going to bow up in the middle because it doesn't leave room to expand and contract. Because it's not actually attached to the floor, they're all just attached together like one big sheet.
So what's the difference in price from the woods?
From these two, depending on if you're doing a first quality in an engineered and a first quality in a laminate, your real wood is going to be more expensive. Now I have a second quality of engineered right here, which means you'll have shorter lengths in these, and that's a first quality laminate, so they're about the same in price. But if you're comparing first quality to first quality in both, then the wood's going to be more expensive. Any other questions? All right, thank you guys.